It's the Hip Hop Chef. What's happening with you? Hope everybody's doing good out there in YouTube land. Um, I'm on the grind right now. I'm out here working hard. My motto is from the streets to the penthouse. Today is March 19th, 2011. It's a Saturday. Um, I just want to tell a little bit more about me. Uh, Maybe some of you chefs. I'm older than what I look. I'm not a kid. I'm not, you know, I'm a little bit over 35. So, I've been in the business 26 years. I work for Chef Emerald Agassi. Um, I worked for the Holiday Inn Select Perimeter and out here in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, I had ran the employee cafeteria. Then I had helped over the banquet setup. And that was years ago, like when I was a teenager. Um, I worked for many different restaurants. I've kind of jumped around a lot of places too to learn more things. I'm just gonna give you the major ones. I used to work for Silk in Midtown for Chef Coach Ishiba-san. He used to run the Hotel Nico before they changed the name, or I guess it was bought out, and then he became the chef of Silk in Midtown, which is owned by the Hunsus. They are a big restaurant family down here in Georgia. Uh, I've also That's some of the major highlights. I've worked for back in the days the Olive Garden. I've worked for Papa Docs or Papa Do's, however you would say it. Uh, I was executive chef at the Spring House Inn. That was a small 70 seat room inn in LaGrange, Georgia. That was my first executive chef job. Uh, I've done quite a bit. Oh, my last job, I'm sorry, I used to work at with the chef program for Kroger's and Buckhead. Yes, they did have a chef program. I don't really think they have it anymore. They didn't really want to pay the chefs for the work like most people are doing these days. So I branched out on my own, doing my own business. I do personal chef service, mobile grilling, mobile catering, mobile food. And I also do catering service where I'm building up my business to deal with bigger and bigger events. I recently had a conversation with a chef. I won't say his name. Uh, I was supposed to do a charity event out in Miami, and I guess um, some people had a problem with maybe one of my YouTube sites. And I do pride myself on being not vulgar or not, saying things that will make people uh, very uncomfortable. Uh, I am an aggressive person. I'm a strong-minded person. I've had to fight for everything I've had to do in life. That's including uh, on a spiritual level, meaning fight those. We have a lot of evil spirits out here, people that are not godly in the way that they walk in life. Uh, you kind of say I'm kind of like maybe Job or even Solomon. You know, I have a strong belief in God and even stronger belief in what God has for me to do here. I try to bring. I think my gift is not music, not cooking, not that in particular. Even though it's great gifts that God has given me, but my main gift is to make other people shine and make them better, and to help their dreams come true. In saying that, if I offended anybody with one or two of my future YouTube blasts, I do I do it like every other week. Uh, I apologize, but I will not change who I am just to fit a mold for people out here. Um, I'm doing more things now. I have a manager. Uh, I did a whole lot of, well, I'm not gonna say a whole lot. I did, excuse me, I did about 3 or 4 extras in movies. So I'm, getting my movie chops together, and I really have been doing those things. If, hopefully, if they don't edit me or cut me out, check out Joyful Noise. Um, Coming theaters real soon. But basically, this YouTube blast is just to say to the people that if you have, I had somebody said, and I have taken that. I had somebody said that, I guess that I was vulgar, and one of my earlier YouTube blasts or whatever, and if I was, I'm trying not to do that. You know what I'm saying? I guess as I go further along here, and there's more people looking at me, there's more people saying, "Well, what the hip hop chef? What is it? What is he about? What does he do? I'm an artist, chef, and a CEO. Um, my business is called the Hip Hop Chef LLC, and again, I've been in the business of of cooking food preparation in the kitchen, corporate, dealing with a lot of different chefs on many different levels for 26 years. Um, Main thing now is that I'm doing things on my own for my own business, and that's in these days and time that's very difficult for any chef, especially a black chef, and that's probably more so this one chef had more concerns with than anything. If I'm if you feel that I the hip hop chef representing black chefs um, negatively by some of the YouTube blasts I post, I apologize for that. A comment was said to me, "Do you know how many people that are looking at you right now?" And I think of all the comments that stuck with me the most. Not that I have a very strong character, and I want to say some things, be some things, and I do music, I do hip hop, and I might say some things that's gonna offend some people. Um, I can't make everybody happy. I wouldn't even try. I don't really want to do that anyway. I want to be me. But like my manager said, Sharilla Pruitt, how you doing, darling? Like she said to me, Sharilla said, "Are you gonna do it your way, Chris, or are you gonna do it God's way?" I want to do it God's way. So if I do it my way, you know, when I'm confronted with evil, I try to be as godly as I can. But I'm not the type of person that let people beat me down and hurt me. And I'm sure if you any person like that, you want to defend yourself. So this particular YouTube blast, it's on a Saturday. Um, I just took 10, 15, 20, however long this YouTube, you know, what I'm doing here is just recording. I just took this time out, and I'm going back out in the streets. You know, um, I do mobile food, mobile grilling, and mobile catering. I've been in corporate America. I've worked for corporate chefs. Anyone who has concern with my resume, yeah, I'm a little aggressive. I'm a strong, I'm a strong man. First of all, and to some of you who may feel um, concerned, I am a strong black man also. You know, yes, I said that word. It almost seems like it's bad to say a strong black man these days. That means you're aggressive. And, oh my God, what is he saying? What is he doing? Oh Lord, look at him. Um, I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of who I come from. I'm proud of my ancestors. I am proud of my family. Again, but I will apologize if I have offended anyone. I'm gonna be real careful how I watch the thing, what I say, and the things that I do. You know, I really started off that from day one, but I guess not too well. If you know, I guess the first video was I have a lot of comments from certain chefs that I'm dealing with. Again, I apologize if I offended any black chef, or if you think I'm representing being a black chef wrongly by me saying some things. I am a hip hop chef. I come from the hip hop generation. My braggadocio, my swagger. Someone says, "Hey, man, if you like this other cat swagger, you're like, man, that's cool. That's you can have them. This is me. This is my business. This is who I am. You know, uh, I can't keep anyone else from trying to copy off what I'm doing. I know I started this, my concept, my understanding, and it seems like every time someone finds out, they want to tag along and pull it, and they may have a little more money than me. They may have a little better team, maybe a little bit. I'm stepping my game up as best I can. I'm cooking very hard out here in these streets. I'm doing my music very hard. I don't think it's too many people can say they own an independent record label and they own an independent catering service. And yes, I'm an independent black man. I don't apologize for that. If I'm scaring anybody, someone said, "Oh, you know, you're scaring some people." If I'm scaring, you know, the upper, you know, the upper echelon crowd, the crowd that likes to eat hors d'oeuvres and amoisés and all those good things, who like to have a 7-course meal. If I'm disturbing those people that have a lot of money, I'm sorry if I am. Again, I'm just a strong black chef. I'm a strong person, uh, willing to work with everyone, but I would not compromise on my principles. If you I think someone said a long time ago, if you will fall for anything, if you will do anything, if you go where the wind blow, you stand for anything, you're gonna fall for anything. You have to have some type of principles. And again, I want to make it clear and plain that um, I'm a very professional chef. I have my moments. Uh, I don't like to be disrespected like anyone else. You know, um, I deal, with trying to put out a quality product for a fair price for my clientele. And my clientele right now, and my manager, she's quickly trying to move me up to things like the Essence Festival, things like that. You know, excuse me. We're cooking hard out here in these streets, and we're generating capital to where we can invest and do some of those things. But right now, you know, I cook for my clientele uh, that can afford it, and some of them may be low to middle income black people. That's all right. That's where my family come from. We're doing quite well now, but hey, that's where we come from. I'm never going to change that. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off. We're almost at 15 minutes. This is the Hip Hop Chef. You can check me out on the Hip Hop Chef at Facebook, .com, uh, hiphopchef.net. Uh, I'm rebuilding that site. I'm gonna have a lot of things up there, and www.rudoplatinumrecords.com. I'm about to have my people working on those sites again and putting them up the way I want them. And again, like I said, this is